Motorcycle accidents are often very traumatic. After spending years defending motorcycle accident claims for insurance companies, I now represent victims of motorcycle accidents. I love what I do for a living in helping motorcycle accident victims get the compensation they deserve, but it's often quite devastating to see a client's life completely shattered following injuries sustained in a motorcycle accident. As such, I want to see every injured motorcyclist get every penny they are entitled to for their injury claim. By using the tips I'm about to share, you give yourself the best odds possible to maximize your injury claim following a motorcycle accident. Tip 1. Gather evidence and send it to the insurance company. If possible, take photographs at the scene of the accident and the property damage to your motorcycle and any other vehicles at the scene. If you are unable to do this, call a loved one to see if they can come to the scene and do it for you. Also, take photographs of any visible injuries such as wounds or bruising. Also, track down any witnesses to the accident at the accident scene and get their contact information. If there's any dispute as to who is at fault for the accident, hopefully the witness can confirm that another party involved in the accident is the at-fault party as opposed to you. Ask any favorable witness to stay at the scene until the police arrive so that they can provide their statement to the police. Also, once you have completed medical treatment with a medical provider, you want to collect all of your medical records and bills from that medical provider. The more favorable evidence you have that you can submit to the insurance company, the stronger your case will be. Tip 2. Don't miss your doctor's appointments. This may be obvious, but it's important that you obtain medical treatment after your accident, and don't miss your appointments. Not only will medical treatment help you get better physically, but if you are having pain and discomfort after your accident, it is important that your pain and discomfort is documented. By getting medical treatment, it provides evidence in the form of your medical records that documents the extent of your injuries and the impact that they have had on your life. Seek medical treatment as soon as possible, as it creates a clear record of your injuries, the treatment you have received, and gives an idea of the pain and suffering you have endured. Tip 3. Start negotiations with a demand for the policy limits. So, I practice law in Kentucky. In my state, the law does not require the insurance company to disclose the amount of their insured's policy limits. If the insurer refuses to disclose the amount of their insured's policy limits, I typically send a written demand that the insurer in my client's cases offer their insured's policy limits to settle my client's injury claim. This forces the insurance company to either deny the claim, make an offer for an amount less than their insured's limits, or an offer for the policy limits. Tip 4. Do not accept the insurance company's first offer unless that offer is for the policy limits. It's been my experience that the insurance company's first offer is never the most amount they will offer you on your case. Now, if the insurance company's first offer is for the insurance policy limits, you may consider accepting that offer. But if it's for a specific amount below the insurance company's policy limits, you should be able to continue to negotiate and get them to make a higher offer in your case. However, if you have a case valued over the at-fault party's insurance policy limits, it's important not to make any offers below the policy limits, as you are likely hurting the value of your claim under the circumstances if you make a demand below the policy limits. Tip 5. Hire an expert. Consider hiring a medical doctor to provide a report on your medical condition and what future medical treatment you may need due to your injuries. A medical doctor or expert can increase the value of your claim. If the other driver's insurance company is trying to claim you are at fault or have some fault for the accident, look into hiring an accident reconstruction expert who can investigate the accident, reconstruct how the accident happened, and possibly provide favorable testimony to help you win your case. Hiring an expert in your case can help you maximize the value of your case, but experts typically are not inexpensive to hire. If you can't afford to hire an expert, consider retaining an injury lawyer. Most injury lawyers, including myself, will front the cost of paying an expert and add that expense as a case expense on your case. Which leads me to my last tip. Tip 6. Hire an injury lawyer. A study by the Insurance Research Council found that personal injury victims who hired attorneys received settlements that were, on average, 3.5 times higher than those who did not hire attorneys. The injury claim process can be complex. An experienced injury lawyer can help you maximize the value of your case. Also, most injury lawyers, including myself, work on a contingency fee basis, meaning you only have to pay the lawyer if you win the case and the injury lawyer's fee comes out of the settlement. I hope that you have found this video to be helpful. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel to learn more about the ins and outs of injury cases and watch more of my videos. Lastly, if you are injured in a motorcycle accident in Kentucky, remember to don't wait, call Tate.